Ei. Das kann ja jetzt heiter werden. Murre, Murre.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most evil of them all?
Autsch. Okay, das ist gar nicht mal so leicht, wie man denkt. Aber ich verstehe zumindest, was ich machen muss.
Mirror, mirror. Wir müssen jeden einzelnen Spiegel kaputt machen, aber das ist gar nicht so leicht, möglicherweise. Mirror, mirror.
Also, oder ich tue mich einfach nur schwer wegen der Steuerung. Wird beides sein. Dann nicht mehr viele. Jetzt brauche ich aber. Ey, jetzt brauche ich erstmal was Grünes. Ah, ist das böse gemacht. Jetzt ist es eigentlich nur noch der hier. Nur noch einer und wir haben es verkackt. Ei. Ja, ich hab's halt verkackt.
Mirror, mirror.
Ich bin so ein bisschen durch momentan wegen anderen.
Verdammt. Wir müssen doch nur den Spiegel zerbrechen.
Mirror, mirror.
Das können die auch so zerbrechen? Ist das gerade ein Bug? Ich bin mir gerade nicht sicher, ob das ein Bug ist.
It would have been better for you if you had been defeated by the mirror's little knight. Now you will have to suffer a much, much worse fate.
Oh.
It is gigantic, and his skin looks impenetrable.
Not if I find a way to use its flames against him.
Ja, die Sache ist halt die Flammen. Moment. Wir können die Nein. Ich glaube irgendwie nicht.
Gigantic, and his skin looks impenetrable.
Not if I find a way to use its flames against him.
Na komm, bei. Hat aber nichts gebracht.
It's working.
Bin mir noch unsicher wegen der Flamme, aber gut. Also wir können seinen Kopf anhauen, das ist klar jetzt. Wir können die Flammen sammeln.
It is gigantic, and his skin looks impenetrable.
Not if I find a way to use its flames against him.
Sind wir vor allem wirklich so eine Art Ritter geworden.
It's working.
Die könnten wir also wieder sammeln. Aber die nicht. So. Okay, da müssen wir ausweichen. Okay, wir können nur einen Treffer jeweils machen. Ein Treffer ist halt gar nichts.
It is gigantic, and his skin looks impenetrable.
Not if I find a way to use its flames against him.
Aber irgendwie habe ich das Gefühl, bei dem Spiel haben wir einen Bug.
Haha! It's working!
Okay, das kriegen wir nicht weg. Das war der falsche Taste. Ich muss wirklich drauf aufpassen, was er macht. Die können im Grunde jeden Angriff ausweichen. Jeden Angriff kann man ausweichen. Bei den Krallen kann man einfach ziehen. Und hier dürfen wir nicht ziehen. Hier. Aber man hat so ein bisschen... Ja, man... Ich hab das noch nicht richtig drin mit dem Schild, das ist mein Problem.
It is gigantic, and his skin looks impenetrable.
Not if I find a way to use its flames against him.
Wie gesagt, den können wir ausweichen. Kann man eigentlich ausweichen, aber ich bin zu doof. Man darf ein bisschen nah genug ran.
Haha! It's working!
Das war zu nah. So. So. Ah, verdammt. Ich muss da ein bisschen mehr aufpassen.
It is gigantic, and his skin looks impenetrable.
Not if I find a way to use its flames against him. Haha! It's working!
wir haben ja unten die Lebensleiste, das ist das Tolle. Das ist wahrscheinlich nur die erste Phase. Ah. Hey. Sind eingeengt, das ist das Problem. Der kommt immer näher. Ah, jetzt haben wir es aber. Jetzt haben wir ihn.
After a grueling battle, Teddy managed to force the terrible dragon to land. To save Alicia, there was just one last thing to do, and Teddy was ready to deliver the coup de grace. He summoned his last reserves of energy, gripped the sword tightly with both hands, and threw himself against the enemy with every ounce of fury he had in his body. The thought of Alicia was his beacon, the dragon's beating heart, his target. Teddy prepared to deliver the powerful and deadly blow, when suddenly, at the last moment, Lighty removed her charm from his scissors, turning them back into two harmless pieces of rusty metal. The bear, confused, lost his balance, turning just in time to see a powerful magical ray, piercing both him and the dragon. Betrayed and defeated, he collapsed on the battlefield.
Wir wurden verraten. Wir wurden verraten.
Teddy was immersed in impenetrable darkness. He allowed himself to be lulled by the void. No little girl to save, no enemies to fight. Finally, he could rest. So what was that nagging sense of discomfort which was becoming more and more intense? Could the thought of having abandoned Alicia cause as much pain as being pierced by a needle? A porcelain doll was tending to his wounds. As he was looking around in confusion, the witch cat hovered. He shivered. Was this the end? The cat reassured Teddy that nobody meant him any harm. But the time had come to clarify. To clarify what? That the demons he had killed were Alicia's dream guardians, the defenders of her inner realm. But how could the guardians have taken on such monstrous forms? The cat explained everything. Alicia's subconscious was reacting violently in order to protect her, like an immune system attacking a virus. And this virus had a name: Lighty. So that sneaky little bug had been trying to worm herself into Alicia's subconscious to corrupt her. But why had Lighty chosen him to carry out her evil plan? The answer was simple. He was the strongest and the bravest of Alicia's guardians. Was he really one of the guardians? How could he have forgotten? When Alicia had abandoned him in the chest, a crack of weakness had opened in his soul, giving Lighty the opportunity to put her wicked plan into action. She had wiped a vital part of his memory with a spell, causing him to forget his true role and his power. The frightful fairy had tricked him, turning Alicia's most stalwart defender into a ruthless weapon to attack her with. The defeat of each monster had nourished Lighty's magical powers, allowing her to grow stronger and stronger. Teddy was aghast. So that was why the witch cat seemed to have always known him while he couldn't remember anything. He had forgotten that she had once been his most trusted ally in protecting Alicia. He had forgotten that the cat was a unique creature that resided in the deepest part of the girl's subconscious. The cat was her limbic system, her superego, the supreme entity that defended her unconscious self, and as such, her powers could only be fully manifested in the furthest reaches of Alicia's dreams. The witch cat could only look on, helplessly from afar as events unfolded in the rest of Alicia's dream world. At first, the cat was enraged as she watched Teddy assault Alicia's dreams, but she knew that mere words would not be enough to convince him of Lighty's true nature. She decided to try provoking him, mocking his beloved mistress, hoping that his anger would reawaken his memory and rekindle his powers. Unfortunately, things didn't go according to plan. The cat was thus forced to play a more subtle game, lurking in the shadows, waiting for Lighty to reveal her true nature. Each time the witch cat met Teddy, she had absorbed as much of his power as possible in order to heal the wounded guardians. The fog in the bear's head was slowly clearing. He still had a lot of unanswered questions, but his anger at Lighty's betrayal and his determination to save Alicia awakened a strength that had lain dormant for too long. A burning fire, ancient, powerful, and reassuring, enveloped him. Teddy had become more savage, a feral creature. To fight a nightmare, you have to become one yourself, he finally understood. The time had come. The witch cat sent him back to the world of dreams, but nothing was as he remembered.
What in tarnation happened here?
Lighty's feeding on Alicia's dreams. It's funny seeing you jump with your monstrous new look.
What are you doing in my head?
I forged a direct link between all of us before sending you back.
We are all here to help you.
And to offer you what is left of our powers.
Please accept them, as modest as they may be.
Could you please all stop talking at the same time?
Silence! You're going to give my poor teddy bear a headache.
As you know, Lighty has absorbed most of our magic, becoming almost invincible. We're pouring our remaining powers into you, to give you one last chance.
Don't waste it.
Always were the frank one, weren't you?
I appreciate the frankness. I know I'm putting my fur on the line here, but I promise you I will rip that little traitor to shreds. Now shut up and let me fight.
Ei.